What up, everybody? How you guys doing? Cutoffs. Change that. We need to adjust this. Okay. Alright. We're good to go. What up, people? Brutus first one here, followed by Mute. Followed by Brandon. Fitz, Chinmay. Zaya the Don. T-Rex. What up, everybody? Sup? Let's get a tweet out nice and quick, man. We have many grindings to be doing tonight. Let's do it. Nearest at Marvel Champions. If I had a crystal for every time I set the alarm to AM instead of PM. ... As I am now live. Okay. If I had a crystal every time I set the alarm to AM instead of PM. ... Tweet. I don't know what comes after that. Something does. But, I feel like only doing half the job just feels 100% right. When we get season rewards, usually in a few hours from now, 3-4 hours, something like that. BG, what's up, Cody? Zaya the Don, you used to get it right, and now you don't. What the hell, Brian? I thought we had something special. Yeah, my bad. I'm sorry. Brian, I just made a margarita, so it'll help me sleep. Probably will help you sleep. Those things help me sleep. Sounds good, Star. What's up, Dicer? What's up, everyone else? Let's get to grinding. Let's get to grinding. Hashtag suggestions for the BG raid. Is that the raid message? Was there no official raid message? Just a suggestion for it or something? BG, formerly Arrow Inc. 66 here. Ooh, okay. What's up, Arrow? Dropping the 66, spreading it out a little bit. Got it. Got it. But alright. Let's get the grind started. The Nice has officially gotten the Laura death threat for the first time ever. The Laura death threat. That's not something you play around with. What did Euthanitis do? BG's got 5-star Symbiote Supreme and Omega Red. Do you think they need to be awakened? Any other device to play them? Omega Red needs to be awakened, yes. I don't really have a ton of advice. I play Omega Red all the time. You can check out any of the Act 6 content that I posted if you want to see any Omega Red gameplay. On how I approach the champion, at least. Plus, I also made an Omega Red standalone video, speed run through Realm of Legends, that has explanations. So yeah, he's trying to poach my guys in front of me. Euthanitis, what the hell, man? That ain't cool, dude. He's not even in here, is he? But that's messed up. But we got a cut. We got $2 sent over, 2 separate bucks. One from Homer Domer, the other from Darkside Saint. And actually, Darkside Saint, I just was reading your last one as you sent that buck over. So thank you very much, dude. Asking about the Omega Red and the Symbiote Supreme. Yeah, there's I don't have Symbiote Supreme as anything that other than a 3-star, so I don't really have any gameplay with that champion. Actually, wait, I think I have the 4-star, but still, you know, rank 3, whatever. You have to check out some other content on that one. Some other people's content on that one, like Legacy. Really loves that champ. Oh, what the heck? Alright, there we go. But Omega Red, my advice on how to play him is to watch those vids. And Homer Domer I'll read your last one in just a second here. In the meantime, slap. Thank you guys. Oh, I didn't do the double slap. Well, let's just assume it happened. What a lazy double slapping that was. Homer Domer, alright, where's your last one at? Homer Domer, Homer Domer, Homer Domer. Let me try to find it again. Hang on. Ah, I control F'd it. There actually is no last message. It's just the buck that you sent over. Well, thank you very much, dude. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I swear to a higher being I will pull his to pay off what? Oh man. The Omega Realm of Legend speedrun is my favorite speedrun. The Wolverine fight was neat. Thanks, Hobbit. Appreciate that, man. That's F and euthanitis for you? Yeah, I mean that is pretty standard euthanitis, unfortunately. Mr. Blaze sent over 40 rupees saying, "Hey BG, please show your mastery setup." Alright, you got it. And 40 rupees, let me check the conversion on that. I want to say that takes over, but I don't know for sure. In the meantime, here's my offensive masteries. Oh, never mind, it does not take over. But here's the offensive masteries right here. Running full suicides at the moment with maxed out to spare. Defensive, running 1 point in Coagulate because it works wonders with Omega Red. That's nice for other champions too. Standard defensive left half that I always run. And there's the utility with 1 point over in what's it called on the right side of the screen there, Scouter Lens. Don't forget that point if you're copying my build exactly, which I don't really recommend doing, by the way. I do like this build, otherwise I wouldn't be running it, but Masteries, they're not about copying. Masteries are about seeing the champions that you have and trying to work with what you got, buff up the champions that you use most frequently. Like if you use Blade, for example, then you want Deep Wounds type of thing. But I don't have Blade or use Blade, so yeah. But Eddie Gonzalez sent it over 5. Dude, thank you so much. Saying, "Hey BG, just got back from dinner with Monica's family for her birthday. Really appreciate you singing to her yesterday. Also, positive vibes your way." Dude, Eddie, anytime, man. Thank you very much for the 5 and the positive vibes. You know I'm throwing them right back at you, dude. But thank you very much, man. Really appreciate that. Sounds like you guys had a good time, so that's awesome. At least I hope you guys had a good time at dinner and all that. Thank you again, dude. What's up, BG? Glory, man. What's up, dude? Dude, 2 days ago I got 1125 units out of 30 crystals, so 300k. Jesus, dude. That's some good drop rates right there. Just going to come in here to tell everyone Brian was husband of the year. He drove me to the spot, dropped me off, came pick me up hours later, then he drove me home. Yes. Husband of the year right there. That's all it takes. Doesn't take much, guys. You gotta do the simple things, the small things. Alright. Anyway. We had a great time, wink wink. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's go do something, man. Let's go dump this energy or something. We got a ton of energy. Haven't let's check this out actually. We'll scout for them cores. BG just got over 1,000 units back from refund. For refund? Are you talking about the gifting badge or whatever? Did you guys see they updated the gifting badge? If you haven't heard about that yet, I feel like Kabam, they did a great job. They said they're working on ways to bring it back, and in the meantime, they gave people a whole bunch of units. I don't even think anybody should be Now that they've done that, I don't think anybody really even needs to go for a refund. But best go getter sent it over $10, saying, Brian, can you guess what time it is? Oh, best go getter, best go getter. Let me see. If I had to guess the time, I would say peanut butter jelly time? Or no. I could do better than that. It's tool time. Binford Tools proudly presents. No, is that not it either? What time is it? All right, no chorus. Bum, bum, bum. Best go getter. I don't know, dude. Are you talking about like actual time? 10:16? I don't think that's the answer though. But dude, thank you very much for the 10. I'm updating the big old D with your name on it. Close, it's actually 2:30. Oh man, classic. Yeah, I think the added units made sense, and them talking about it was cool too. Good job, Kabam. For once. Wow, Abdo. Yeah, no, they did good. They did good here. 850 units in total. Yeah, I mean, technically that's 1,700. Well, if somebody bought the $30 package, I guess. But yeah, they gave 850 units in total in replacement of the badge. It's the original time. Let's see if you remember. You remember? The original time? My memory ain't so good, dude. I don't know what that means. I don't know. Brian, word equals Zephyr. Ooh, Zephyr is a type of bird. It's kind of like an owl or something. I don't know exactly what it is, but I know it's a type of bird for sure. There was a Zephyr. There was a character in it was actually Heroes of New Earth. Other things too, but he was flying around, he was flapping around, he shot out some like tornadoes with his wings or something like that. Yeah. Joe Toasty sent it over a couple bucks saying, what you gonna sing tonight? Nothing. The pipes, they need sufficient amounts of rest. There'll be no sing-songing tonight. But thank you very much for the 2, dude. I appreciate it, man. It's a bow ruiner from Diablo 2, Dingus. That's true too. Trying to think which one was Zephyr. Zephyr, I think, had like a high rune, but it was a garbage rune word. Not mistaken. Please demonstrate flapping wings. Alright, what am I doing, man? I'm not actually playing the game. I need to actually start playing the game. What the hell? Let's get into something. I don't even know what to do, man. I've already got most of this stuff done. I guess we'll do this. Get out of here. Omega Red, save me. Let's throw in some synergies real quick. We need you. We need you. We also need you. There we go. That was a T-Rex. Yeah. It was a T-Rex. Tweet, sucker. Whatever, no rush. Okay. Check it out in a sec. Alright, we gotta go this way one more time. What do we got? What do we got? Ooh, Dicer, dude. Immediately throwing those units into the refund units into the Cavalier crystals, it seems, huh? Or wait, no, these are... Wait. Are these Cavalier? I think these are Cavalier crystals, right? Seems like it. But nice, dude. Got yourself a new 5-star out of it. Sounds like a pretty sweet deal to me. Very nice. ABG excited for Variant 2.0. Can't wait to see the new challenge. Gonna be a load of fun. We didn't get much info, but excited to see what they do to this one, rewards and restrictions wise. Yeah, I'm pumped for it. Definitely excited for it. Looking forward to seeing the full announcement. Wait, did Starver say? Okay, here we go. Zephyr, noun 1, literary, a soft, gentle breeze. 2, historical, a fine cotton gingham. Damn it! So it actually was wind related, and the bird was just the character representing the wind. Ah, son of a. Well, I get partial credit because I did say that he shoots out tornadoes and stuff like that. You know, wind related. I was close. Word plus Eth gave 25% faster cast rate and faster run walk. Was used for speed runs. Huh. That's what it was, huh? I don't remember seeing anyone use that for speed runs. That was one of those rune words that I feel like I didn't really see anybody ever use. Bows were weird in Diablo, man. Bows felt so weak. They felt super weak until you got, like, just insane amounts of items. Then you finally got strong with bows. Or there were certain, like, peaks where, you know, you get like one of the, there was a few good bows leveling up. The ones with explosive shot actually were pretty powerful, but yeah, they did feel really weak otherwise. Just regular arrows, guided arrows, strafe, multi-shot, none of it was strong enough. You need the explosive stuffs. Wait, did I ever figure out? Wait, hold on. Let's go get her. Did we ever figure out what time you're talking about, dude? Starts with a C. Cavalier time? I guess. Is that what it is? Is that what the answer is? Can say that we're using implicit requirements instead of explicit ones. This means that you can bring any champ you would like. You're gonna have a super hard time without a certain tag. Is the variant related comment. So they already did talk about it a little bit, huh? Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Dad, I'm planning on doing a labyrinth run because I need damn tier 2 alpha. I'm going with 565. 555. What? Does she really need suicides? Because if she isn't with suicides, I can put a 45 blade there for backup. Going with a 565. I'm not missing it, right? You're not saying which champion in that message, at least? I'm not sure which champion you're talking about. I'm gonna say yes, though. Needs the suicides, but I don't know who. EG, any predictions on 5-star Beardo next round? I think Beardo will go for, I don't know, a tiny bit over 30. 32, 33, something like that. Maybe a little bit higher, actually. Maybe closer to 35, actually. Maybe I'll say 35. Yeah. You know, precision and cruelty are both a necessity for masteries, but which of the two are more useful or more necessary? I can only afford one right now. You want to go with precision. Precision is more important than cruelty. Are you considering awakening your Beardo in the next arena? No, I'm not. I don't care that much about Beardo. Like, he's cool, man. He's a sweet champion. Don't get me wrong. But I'm struggling to take him to rank 4. Let alone taking him anything beyond that. And yeah, I just don't see myself really using the champion for much. So, nope. I don't care about awakening him. Maybe at some point I'll pull him naturally out of a crystal, and that'll be cool. But No, I gotta save my my arena stamina. I gotta build up the units, go for more milestones and all that. We have other cool champions coming up that I'm more excited about. Now putting battle chips to get to the 12k goal, correct? I don't know what I'm doing. I might open up some battle chips to get there. I don't know. I'm kind of playing it by ear. I need to get at least close before I turn to the battle chips, though. ABG, I'm stuck between 565, my duped Venom the Duck, or 45, my duped Corvus. Not enough tier 2 alpha for both. Yeah, man. I mean, it's so hard to recommend anything other than Corvus, especially a duped Corvus. So, yeah. My advice is go Corvus, which makes me sad, because Venom the Duck is amazing. Venom the Duck, I mean, you could go Venom the Duck. Like, I really think he's one of the most fun champions in the game. Aside from being fun, I think he's very powerful, but Corvus is Corvus. Corvus is basically, I don't know, game-breaking in a lot of ways, in my opinion. So, yeah. It also depends if you run Suicides, though. If you're not running Suicides, then Corvus doesn't feel quite as powerful. But if you are running Suicides, if you want to run Suicides, then the dude is kind of ridiculous. And you're unsubscribing because I'm not going for Beardo Abdo? Get the heck out of here, dude. Love Beardo for his 0 damage parries. Yeah, the perfect parries, they are pretty sweet. Can't deny that. There's a lot of good things about him. It's just, man, I just went for a big arena grind. I can't do another one. Even though he's not going to be anywhere near, you know, the grind I did for Nick Fury. Still. Like, look at these scores, man. These scores are way below what they should be because I'm still a little bit in recovery mode. Plus, today I was just a little bit busy, but, you know. What do I want to do arena-wise? I don't think I can go for 4-star Nick Fury. I wanted to go for him, but we got a day and a half left here. We got basically a round tonight, and then gonna knock out right after the stream. Do some grinding tomorrow, but yeah, it'd be too annoying to get the 4-star. I'll just wait for him to the basic. I got the 5-star. I'll grab the 3-star since I'm already like more than halfway there. And I guess I'll just hit some easy milestones. You know what, man? Let's just try to finish off this 3-star grind. Let's do that. Hey, what's up, Silk Alex? Love and hate my Beardo. Don't think he's worth tier 2 alpha or 206 stones. I mean, I think he's worth ranking up. I just don't think that I need him as a thing. I would rather get him as a 6-star and play him unawakened. Can't find much usage for him myself. Yeah, I definitely hear you on not finding a lot of usage, I guess. It really depends on the champions you have. I do think he can be used in a lot of situations in the game. It's just, you know, can't go for everyone. Gotta pick and choose, and I don't see myself playing him all that much. So. Every damn season, release rewards already, man. Patience, dude. Patience. We got like 2 or 3 hours to go on the rewards. They'll be rolled out. Chill. Seriously now calling him game breaking? He's been around forever. Corvus? Was I not calling him game breaking in the past? It's not a new thing. Just pulled 5-star Electra. Great. I can now add her to my 6-star Electra. Oh, fits. Rip, dude. I don't know how long till rewards come since the first season we're all done. That's true. You know, this is a little bit different. I imagine it's going to be roughly the same time, but technically this season is different. The way we were queued up, the way we were matched up and all that. ABG in featured store got 7 of tier 5 frags form first tier 5 basic. Should I buy more with gifting badge refund towards second tier 5 or wait for science tier 4 cats? Plan on void 565. I don't know what the price gets up to. I haven't bought any of those myself. It sounds like if you got 7 of them, it sounds like they're starting to get really expensive. Because typically anything beyond like 2 or 3 or something like that, the price gets way jacked up. So probably you want to hold out. If you want to spend units on tier 5 basic, you're like at a certain point you're better off just waiting for the offers, the individual offers to come out rather than just continuing to buy that same offer. So Goater 7 sent it over $1. Thank you, dude. Where's your last one at? Goater. Here we go. Damn, I just had this great idea to send my main items from the gifting badge compensation, and then instantly remember why I got the compensation. Yeah, man. I mean, hold on to it, because it sounds like they're going to be fixing it. They've confirmed that they're trying to figure out a way to prevent the exploits. Then again, who knows how long that's going to take, and what the new restrictions are going to be and all that. But yeah, if that's still your goal, I wouldn't be too quick to burn those units. I would not. But Coder, thank you very much for the $1, dude. BG, do you buy a tier 5 base for units? Not yet. I will likely pick up 1 or 2 or something like that. I haven't really looked at it. Been a little bit of a busy day, so yeah, just gonna be hitting the arena. I'll worry about that stuff. Oh, is it only a 24-hour deal? Either way, man, I'll worry about it later. I'll probably pick up a couple things. You think he's more game-breaking than Ghost? Genuinely curious. I mean, Corvus and Ghost, those are pretty much the 2 champs, Doobs. I don't know, man. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. It's not like this is my first time saying it. Those 2 champions, they're very overpowered. I think in the right hands, Ghost is more powerful, but at least Ghost has a higher skill rec, whereas Corvus does not. I mean, do you think they're not game-breaking? I don't know, dude. I don't know what to say. Do you think they're not, like, I don't know, man. People, the more I talk about it, the more people are just going to say I want them nerfed and all that. Which I don't care enough for them to be nerfed. But can't deny, they're a little bit ridiculous. Cynical Alex sent it over 5 more of them Canadian bucks. Dude, thank you so much. Saying favorite D2 class, assuming Lord of Destruction. It's gotta be Sorceress. It just has to be. I love them all, varying degrees at least. I was actually never huge on Assassins. I always tried them, you know, like, of course, I spent so many hours trying every single build imaginable in that game. So I've tried them all, but yeah, Assassin was probably my least favorite. That said, I still played her a decent amount. I know I had friends who that was like their favorite class for sure. But for me, it was Sorceress. Second favorite was a toughie. Second favorite is probably Amazon. Might have been Barb, but Barb didn't. I don't know. They didn't. They were super fun to like item up and everything, but they just didn't have the same destructive power as, like, you know, basically any type of sorceress, especially when you get like 200 faster cast rate, teleporting around ridiculous speeds, or like what's it called? Like Javazons with a lot of plus skills. You get those lightnings going, dude. Oh my god. The I can't even remember what was the main attack called. Not the one where you throw it and explodes on lightning and stuff. I think that was Lightning Fury. But the one that has like the charged bolts or whatever, ridiculous. You get strong enough, you like you just stick your little jabs into basically anyone like one time. They get melted. The first time I ever played a Javazon doing like cow runs, dude, I can remember it. Oh my god, the feeling I got from that, amazing. But yeah, I like them all. Sorceress definitely number one. I have no idea who, like, the rest of the order is kind of tough to pick. I actually still play Diablo 2 from time to time. It's been a little bit since my last round here, maybe like 6 months. These days, I only go back and play solo with Pluggy mod, of course. I've actually never tried any of the mods, which feels like a mistake. Seems like some of them are pretty good. But I've never tried any of them. There's what, like Path. I came pretty close to trying Path of Diablo. I think that was the name of the mod. Basically a, you know, Diablo 2 mixed with Path of Exile type of mod. Median XL, looks dope, but I never actually played it either. I think I was just too lazy to install the stuff. That's what it comes down to. Something like that, I don't know. And it was always, it's like, well, the base game is good enough. Screw it, I'm just gonna play this type of thing. Median XL was so good. Oh, you played it, dude? Yeah, it looks crazy, man. The amount of work they did to that. Nuts. I completely agree, especially the assassin bit. Yeah. Dude, I thought for sure they were gonna announce a Diablo 2 remaster at BlizzCon. I'm totally cool with them doing, like, I don't know if you I'm assuming that since you played Diablo 2 that you kind of got sucked into other Blizzard games, because that's generally how it goes for people. I don't know if that's the case with you or not, but yeah, I was pretty psyched to hear them announce a you know, Warcraft 3 Reforged. I'll be playing that a little bit, but I would have been more psyched for a Diablo 2 remaster. But dude, thank you very much for the $5 once again. I've just learned to accept it. They've been around long enough to not even be much of a thought to me at this point. I mean, Cap Infinity played right with a special 2 crit at rank 5, hits for like 90k or something. It's pretty OP. Yeah, but come on, man. It's not even close to being the same level of OP. Because his crit rate ain't even that high. And then with some crit resistance, it's tough to get those crits. The one thing I could say about Corvus and Ghost and some other characters too, not just those two, back during 12.0 when they added like the diminishing returns to the game, like their goal was to make it so that you couldn't hit 100% in certain categories, right? Without being under special circumstances, I guess. There's always going to be some special circumstances that breaks that rule. And yeah, it just feels like Corvus and Ghost, they pretend that that rule didn't even exist. They go beyond just breaking the rule to get yourself up to a 100% crit rate. It is like those. I don't consider Corvus to be overpowered in Alliance War, though, which for a lot of people is still the most important game mode. I think he's fine in Alliance War. It's other areas of the game that, yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. Anyway, let's stop talking about it before people think I'm trying to get him nerfed. Diablo 2 was the best one made. Diablo 3 seemed to have less content on console. Yeah, Diablo 3 was kind of meh. Anybody still playing Warcraft 1? It's amazing, especially the graphics. Makes MCOC look awful. Oh, man. I mean, the graphics were good for the time, I suppose, but I've never played Warcraft 1. I've seen the graphics. I don't know about making MCOs look awful. I'm sure it's a little bit of exaggeration there. Now, should I wake up my 4-star Star-Lord or 4-star Gamora? Oh, definitely Star-Lord. Can you show your mastery setup? I actually just showed at the beginning of the stream, so I'm not going to go back to show it again. It's the same suicide mastery run that I've been same suicide build that I've been running for a little bit now. But yeah, you can turn back earlier in the stream. Approximately 30 minutes ago is when I had it on screen. Wait, did you just send over $2? Or no, was that somebody else asking for that? Never mind, your last message is, I just died. Hey BG, taking my star key up to rank 5-star. How many Sigil levels at most would you give him, or take Corvus up to rank 5? It depends on what you need those champions for. As much as I was just saying Corvus is basically game breaking in many ways. Doesn't necessarily mean he's the absolute answer. He's the one I'm gonna recommend for more situations than Stark Spidey, but there are still some things that Stark Spidey can do that Corvus cannot. So it depends. I don't know exactly what your goals are, but if you don't need, for example, the auto evade from Stark Spidey, or maybe you run Blade a ton and you want that Blade Stark Spidey duo or something like that. Could be some reasons to go with Stark Spidey. Maybe you need the taunt for all or nothing nodes with him or something. Aside from that, it's pretty much Corvus all the way. It does depend on your synergies too. Stark Spidey works best without suicides, where Corvus, of course, he works best with suicides. So yeah, that's something else to consider. I don't know what you normally run. To give an example of where I think Stark Spidey is way better than Corvus, like the path I was running in Alliance War all those seasons, these 6-7 in Alliance War, I would not want to run a Corvus on that path. That would be Stark Spidey all the way. But you know, they're very similar champions at the same time too, just high damage dealing, high burst damage champions. But yeah. Mostly Corvus, but it depends is basically the answer. In relation to my last question, trying a variant and labyrinth run. Okay, so labyrinth run. Corvus is not really a labyrinth champion, so, and you don't run suicides. Okay, so in that case, then Stark Spidey would be the way to go. I'd recommend. Well, JK, I barely remember Warcraft 1. Warcraft 2 is awesome, though. The orcs were slightly superior with Bloodlust and Death and Decay. Misdial up PvP modem sound. I never really played it. I kind of remember going to a friend's house and playing like WCW versus NWO on Nintendo 64 or something like that. Whatever N64 games we were playing at the time. And like my friend's dad playing what I think was Warcraft. It was a long time ago. I didn't care about PC games back then, before I got into them, but I think he was playing Warcraft 2. Pretty sure of it. I got Warcraft 3 like the day it came out, because at that point Blizzard hooked me. Once I played Diablo 2, I was like, okay, this company is the best game company ever made, so I need to get all the things that they make. They're over the top, I do agree, even though it probably seems like I don't. But there are more and more amazing champs in the game that I don't find them all that insane anymore. except maybe Ghost, she can do anything. Well, see, that's the thing is like, so that it's just something I guess I don't understand from Kabam's like design perspective about champions like Corvus and Ghost. They have insane damage. Like, all right, let's just talk about Corvus for a second, because they wanted him to be the ultimate Legends running champion, right? That they said that was their goal with Corvus. But why does he have so many immunities? You know, like I understand the bleed part, so that, you know, obviously you want to run suicides if you're going for a Legends run. That's part of the ultimate Legends running part, but why not give shock immunity to another champion? Why does he get it? Why is Storm? Why does her shock thing suck? Where is Storm's? Up to 60% shock resistance based on stored power. While suffering from a shock debuff, her special damage is increased by 30%. Who cares? It's just weird to me to just like pile on at that point. Make these champions powerful, man. It's cool that they're powerful, but it's a little strange. Am I the only one more excited for I'm not even sure if I'm saying that right. Annihilus than the Human Torch. I don't know. I'm more hyped about Human Torch, but we'll have to see when the champions are actually released. I don't get too overhyped about these champions, just because sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not. But I am feeling a little bit of hype for Torch. I gotta say, I can't help it. N64 was awesome. Shadows of the Empire, Battle of Hoth, when Star Wars was still decent before the prequels. Oh man, excuse me. Can't say I haven't heard of that game. You're saying, okay, saying it correctly. All right, cool. In Diablo, man, everyone just called it Annie, so that's how I knew it. That was before voice chat days for me, at least. Most hyped about Variant 2? Cameron, yes, dude. I'm definitely most hyped about Variant 2 as well. More so than the champions, for sure. More so. Mirtos sent it of $2 saying, if they're nerfed because of you, I won't have have good 6-star left. They're not gonna get nerfed. Kabam is so anti-nerf. They're not gonna get nerfed. I can almost guarantee it at this point. Literally tomorrow, we're nerfing these 2 champions. Oh man, how bad would that be? But yeah, I don't think they're gonna get nerfed. They seem pretty focused on doing anything they can to prevent some type of nerfing. They don't want that type of backlash again. And I do think there's ways to... It's tough when it comes to nerfs, man. Like, honestly, if it were up to me, dude, I welcome nerfs in games. I welcome nerfs. I welcome buffs even more, of course. But I don't know, man. I'd rather just have like the best game possible, rather than focusing on like, it feels bad because the champion I like is slightly weaker or something like that. I'm just a bigger fan of balance and stuff like that, more so than never nerfing anything in the game. Again, not asking for Kabam to nerf these champions, though. Let me make that clear. Just in general, I'm talking about. Like, I don't mind nerfs in games nearly as much as other people do. But there are ways to get around having to do any types of nerfs. And I think it just makes it more difficult, and complicated, and possibly screws up the future of games. So we'll see if Kabam can keep doing this for another few years of just like one-upping all the champions that get released. That seems all right so far, to be honest. But we'll have to see in the future if that remains that way. Mirto sending over another $2 saying, okay, because my 6-star Ghost and 6-star Corvus are precious. Hashtag flex. Yeah, get out of here, dude. No one wants to hear that you have 6-star Ghost and 6-star Corvus. I don't even have a 5-star of either of those. Beat it, man. Thank you for the now $4 though, dude. I appreciate it. Oh, now you like to nerf buffs. Oh, jeez. They want to nerf Ghost node where you have armor break the entire fight. Yeah, there's ways to get around it. There's ways to get around it. And I really don't think they're ever gonna nerf those champions. So I wouldn't be worried. Anyone who has those champions, I wouldn't be worried at all. I don't think there's, like, if I had to put money on it, I would put money on Kabam not nerfing any of the champions that are currently in the game. Who knows about the future? If they accidentally release something, I don't know, really game breaking, then maybe they would. But for right now, I don't think they would. I also do like that not everything is balanced at the same time. As much as I say, like, oh, I like balance, when things are too balanced, then they get boring. It needs like the just right level of balance for me. It's tough. It's a tough balancing act. I don't know, man. I don't know what to say about it anymore. Amirto sent over another 2 saying, all good humor, but if it happens, I will eat you. Wow. Well, thank you for another 2, dude. Good luck, man. I've been packing on the pounds. You think you could eat me, dude? Maybe in like, I don't know how many meals it would take. Good luck. Good luck trying to eat me in one meal, dude. But thank you, man. I appreciate it. BG, you grinding for the torch? I have no clue. We got to see how he looks before I commit to any type of grind. I'm open to the possibility, though. Packing it on just gives you more flavor? No? Perhaps. I haven't really thought about it like that. I like no balance because it makes some pulls exciting, gives more risk-reward feeling. Yeah, there's definitely it's definitely one of the reasons why things not being all balanced is good. But even if things were more balanced, I still think that you would have that excitement to pull certain champions. This is like it just depends on what you need, right? Like, there's plenty of champions in this game that I would not consider game breaking, but still super exciting to pull out of the crystals. So yeah, I don't know if that necessarily gets taken away if there's more balance brought to the game. So Brian, dungeon push tomorrow. Got my suicides back on. Now that the season is over, lags. Yeah, dude, let's do a dungeon push tomorrow. Sure, I'm down, man. What day is it? What like class day? Are we picking a class that we can actually push far with, or are we just going with whatever? Easy for you to say as free-to-play players. Some people spend thousands on these champs. Yeah, I get that argument too, but it's, I don't know. People like to. People get very picky and choosy with what is okay for someone to say as free to play. Like, I don't know. On the one hand, people are like, you know, if someone says they don't spend, the argument is like, well, you don't spend it, but you spend a lot of time. That's the same exact thing. And then when it comes to, oh, you don't mind if something gets nerfed. Oh, but you didn't spend the money. You know, like, I don't know, which is it? Does my time matter, or does it not matter? Does it only matter when you think it matters, or does it always matter? So it still matters, in my opinion. If I just grinded for 3 days for Nick Fury and they were suddenly like, you know what? He's actually too powerful. Is it all of a sudden, well, I didn't spend money, so it doesn't matter? No, it still matters. OMG, BG, did Turtle Wax drop you? Do you need sponsorship that bad? Quit saying nerf already. I know, dude. This is all Doob's fault, really. Let's change the subject. Let's change the freaking subject. All I said was Corvus is powerful. Maybe I said it in a way that was too OP or something like that. But it's nothing I haven't said in the past. What else you guys want to talk about? Let's talk about anything else. BG, when you open those battle chips, I don't know. I'm trying to wait for a gold boost event to come about, but who knows when that's going to be. I think Star was saying it was August. Last year was the summertime summer appreciation boost. I don't know if I could wait that long. We'll see. Apparently, BG, you missed Nick Fury getting nerfed. Oh no, was there actually a nerf? Oh no. Say it ain't so. Brian, stop the Corvus hatred, bro. There's no hatred about him, man. It's not hatred. Seriously. Let's change the subject. Nerf Void. Is it bad that I would agree with it? No, man. We need to stop talking about it, though. Come on. Don't kill me, Punisher, or, whatever your name is. Other Colossus. Of the stoppable variety. How much do you want to bet that Kabam won't make the Human Torch Incinerate immune? No way, dude. He's going to be Incinerate immune. He has to be. We need more Incinerate immunes in the game. I'd put money on him being Incinerate immune. I don't know, Human Torch could either be Flame Iceman or Flame Emma / Cat Marvel type thing, depending on if he's always in the thing or in the HUD. Call out a flame on. Oh man, yeah, I wonder what they're gonna do actually. It's gotta be more difficult, I would think, to make him on fire always. I think the easier way, like development wise, would probably just to make him do that on like his special 3 or all of his specials. But I think I'd prefer him just to be torch mode always. I don't know actually. Yeah, we'll see. Jay Metz sending over 2 saying, add to the argument, if you got Corvus, would you rank 5 him? Yeah, absolutely. I want to go for Legends runs, so he's the best Legend run champ. I would. Hopefully I get him as a 6-star and I could just rank 2 him. That'd be even better. But Jay Metz, thank you very much for the 2. I appreciate it. How many characters they have in the game are literally on fire but aren't Incinerate immune? Just watch. Fair enough. They also had other immunities, and I don't think Incinerate mattered as much back then. Now we actually have paths where you need Incinerate immunity, so I think the game has changed a bit. And I do think Human Torch will be Incinerate immune. And the tequila is hitting. Night Star? Are you getting sleepy yet? Check bugs and known issues on forums, BG. Nick Fury got a bug fix. What was it? I don't want to go and check it right now. Out of laziness. Just tell me what it was. BG, that water is enormous. It's a little big, I suppose. It's only a gallon. Who's your favorite Marvel character, and are they in the game yet? So here's the thing about me and Marvel. I don't really know much about Marvel. Favorite Marvel character? I don't even know who my favorite Marvel character is. But there's only like 2 Marvel characters that I know of that are not in the game yet. One is Jubilee, and the other is... Dark Jubilee? Is that even a thing? I don't know. I don't know, man. Jubilee is honestly the only one I could think of right now. I really don't know a ton about Marvel. Wolverine used to be my favorite. I actually collected Wolverine comics, but I never read a single one. I only collected them because my brother collected comics, and I was like, well, I want to be like my brother, so I'm collecting comics now too. And then I stopped. Amir, sending over a buck. Where are you at, dude? I think Karnak is my favorite character, though. He kind of sucks in this game. But when he came out, I liked his style. That he didn't have, like, the superhero spandex and stuff like that. It's like that he was... just seemed to be like a regular dude. And then I looked into his story a little bit. And, I thought he was pretty cool. Here we go. Void Insane Man. He can shut off power gains, regen, OP damage, health pool deeper than my religious views. Wow. He needs a nerf for sure. If I didn't already say let's stop talking about nerfs, I would agree with you. I would agree. Maybe not in the same way that you'd think, though, because I don't think he's that overpowered. I just think there's some tweaking that I wouldn't mind if they did. With his debuffs. If they restructured some of his debuffs, that's all I think that he would need. There's a lot of things that counter Void. He's quite powerful, but there are a lot of things that counter him. Most skill champions shrug off the debuffs. Oh, just joking, but if you say so, nerf Void. Yeah, he's not getting nerfed either. He already has so many counters. He doesn't have the immunities other than Incinerate. So yeah, he gets countered quite easily. Professor, oh, that's right, Professor X. Yeah, there we go. There's another one I know. Will be a cool addition to the game. I wonder when they're gonna add him. I feel like it's inevitable. They gotta add him at some point. Wait, currently it is possible for the attack damage bonus from his special 3 to also be applied to a concurrent light attack bleed. This bonus damage is only meant to be for the special 3 attack. Oh. Okay. That was what somebody posted on Reddit. That did seem a little bit weird to me, but I didn't look into it enough to realize that it was a bug. Okay. I saw a little clip on Reddit 2 days ago, something like that. But yeah. Oh yeah, and then I did hear Seaton made a video on it afterwards as well. But I didn't see that either. Interesting. Lots of counters, and all you came up with was skill champs. Dude, that's like a sixth of the champions in the game. I could come up with more counters if you really want. How about most of the nodes in map 7? Where you need buffs. Okay, you don't have those. Any of the damage types other than Incinerate, Shock, Bleed, Poison. You're screwed on all those. Any type of node where if the enemy has a debuff on them or something like that could hurt you. Is that even a thing? I don't even know if that's a thing. But man, those are like some universal types of counters. It's not like a super specific counter for him. These are big things. Nerf BG, he's had like 100 B days this year already, and look at him. Doesn't look a day over 60. Wow, dude, not a day over 60? Alright. Debuff immune nodes? Yeah, there we go. What about debuff immune nodes? There's a ton of those. Maybe not a ton. Maybe that's a little bit of over-exaggeration, but there's, what, 2 mini-bosses in Alliance Wars that are fully debuff immune? And not just debuff immunity, but what is it? Tranquility? I think that's the name of it. Where they after, you know, 20 seconds or 25 seconds, whatever it is, it gets rid of all debuffs. That node where they charge at you and they go debuff immune. Boom. There's another. Masochism. Masochism. I don't know. It's a slight counter to Void, but if you have Resonate, then he can handle it really well, actually. I wouldn't count that so much. Ryan, how's the Fountain of Life? Gimmies. No, my fountain. Get your own fountain. Okay, good sir. You have a good night. Gotta hit the hay. Turn off the lights to whole block tomorrow, so I needs my 2 hours of sleep. Oh, best go get her, dude. Only 2 hours of sleep. Alright, man. Well, I hope you have a good day tomorrow. I hope the lack of sleep doesn't hit you too hard, man. Thank you again, dude, for the 10 they sent over. Oh, and vote for BG Alliance Leader. No, dude. No. Please don't do that. No. But yeah, thank you again, man. Have a good night. Tranquility. Good node gives free eggs in trying times. Wow, dude. I like the Sunny reference. Look, Void is like a science corvus. Used him for like 19 seasons of war and without cease, and he makes your path child's play. Talk about game breaking. He's powerful, man. He's powerful. What can I say? For the most part, I think he's fine, though. Seriously, though? Alright, after this, we gotta stop talking about it. What I would... Because I've thought about balancing, like, a ton of champions. And I thought about, like, what makes certain champions overpowered. I think the only thing that I could say makes Void overpowered, in my opinion... Oh man, do I say it? Because what if Kabam actually changes it? Then everyone's gonna blame me. No, they're not gonna change it. There's no way they would change it. So I'm gonna say it. And I'm not asking for Kabam to do this change. I want to make that clear again, you sons of B-Mannies. I think what makes him super powerful is Petrify. Having both the power gain and the regen in the same debuff. I think I would split things up a little differently. I would just rework the way his debuffs go. That's pretty much it. Like I said, he has a bunch of other counters. BG, my Void is like Sig 175 now and still rank 3. I might take up Quake or Rolk as my next Science rank 4. Okay. Good options. Rolk is a little bit questionable at this point, but Quake, definitely. King Lover Boy, I know you're skilled. Oh, jeez, don't get out of here, Amir. Stop trying to stir up trouble, you bastard. We'll blame you even if they don't change it. That's true. I'm gonna get blamed either way, so we might as well talk about it. What makes Void pretty powerful is your steady hands playing him handsome. Wow, dude. Miguel, quit trying to get in my pants, because it is working. Hashtag split BG's behind 2019. What the heck? What kind of hashtag is that, man? With Endgame coming out next month, I wonder if Ronan will be a new character, like a more useful Hawkeye or something. That's what a lot of people are speculating. A lot of people are speculating Ronan. I would not be surprised one bit. I hope they add him. I don't even know who else. And there's a ton of characters in Endgame, right? But I don't know who the big players, who all those are. But I do want a new Hawkeye type. BG, what do you call a robber berry? Strawberry. Like Rob. Strawberry. Wow. Boo. Don't mind me. Boo. BG, who do you think is the most underrated champion in the game? Underrated? It's probably Venom the Duck. More and more people are getting him and playing him, but not enough. No, who else is underrated? I'm playing Rogue. I think she's slightly underrated. I think the new Captain Marvel Center is actually pretty good with her, but I also just don't think she's quite that powerful. There was actually a video on Reddit that I didn't watch the video, but I saw that it was posted. I did a quick scan today, and apparently Rogue was taking down Note 29 Killmonger. I don't know if it was tier 1 because I didn't look at it, but I thought that was pretty cool. Venom the Duck isn't underrated. He's barely rated at all. Well, yeah, that's the thing. I think, oh man, it hurts every time Legacy's like, you could take my 6-star. I don't like him. I'm like, dude, he's so good. So Venom the Duck took him to 6.1.3, built him up 4 Furies, 3 power gain, 3 crit, and I don't get it. I want to love him so bad. You need some regen. You need 1 regen, 1 perfect block, and then you're good. Although, maybe you didn't even need those. I don't know. I don't know what you didn't like about him, because I think he's amazing. BG, your favorite champion? Right now it's still Medusa. Could change soon, though. BG, I messaged Kabam to delete my Venom the Duck. He's so bad. Hector, why do you do this to me? Why do you hurt me so? Why? Yo, BG, how much will Cap Infinity go for this weekend? I'm thinking like 35. It's a little bit hard to say. Yeah, that's my best guess, is 35. Apparently, by your estimations, Beardo is for underrated. He's good, man. I wouldn't say he's underrated. Maybe you could say I'm underrating him a little bit. But other people love him. I like him too, man. I like Venom the Duck. Or, I don't know why I said Venom the Duck. I saw a comment about Venom the Duck. I like Beardo. It's just I don't really need Beardo is all. I guess if I didn't have Beardo a single time, I'd be going for him. It'd be cool to get the silver stars on him, but I just don't know. Like, I'm not gonna feed him Sig Stones. If I'm not gonna feed him Sig Stones, I guess I just don't care about the initial awakening for him so much. I'd be psyched if I pulled him out of a crystal, but I don't care enough to do another grind, is all. Can't do all the grinds, guys. Gotta pick and choose. Where the heck did my straw go? Gah, star. What's going on? How many margaritas did you have at this point? Was it more than one? Right, I haven't started Act 5, and I'm going to, so who is better for Act 5, Venom the Duck or Symbiote Supreme? Probably Venom the Duck. It depends on the fight, though. Venom the Duck, I would say, is probably better for the average fights, Where Symbiote Supreme, if you need his ability, like he could be fine in regular fights too, but I think he excels the most at, you know, countering buffs and things like that, taking down Hyperions and all that, Medusas, those types of champs. ABG, thanks for the tips on 3.3 variant Korg. Took him down today with my 4-star Void after restarting the quest about 30 times. Dude, nice, man. Did it with the 4-star. Very nice. Congrats, man. Venom Duck is so random, though, with getting the right buffs to bank. It's true. There's a great deal of randomness there. BG, what's up, Barney? Get the doopy dope. 2, but I know measured. Uh-oh. Thoughts on Emma Frost? She seems very frosty. Oh, she is very frosty. I like Emma Frost. I like her a lot. I don't have her at a high level. I've got a... Actually, I just took up my 4-star to 550, but that was very recent, and I haven't had time to even really play her. But I do like her. I can tell you that much. I'm a fan of the Frost. I'm a fan of the synergy that Frost has with Sentinel. I like her. I like the amount of utility that Emma Frost has. All the utility that she brings to the table. Why wouldn't you feed him 6 stones? What science champ are you giving them to? Someone in 2019. When did Beardo come out? Was it 2018? Yeah. We've moved on. I need a 2019 champion to rank up. I don't know, man. I just don't need him for much that I could think of. Like I said, man, of course I want him. I want all the champions. I want every champion in the game. I want them all awakened. I want them all SIG 200. But that's not the game we're playing. We're playing a game where we gotta pick and choose, and coming off of a 70+ million grind, dude, I need to relax a little bit. I need to relax a little bit. What if Torch is the next champion I'm going for? I'll be burnt the hell out and miss my opportunity for Torch. Emma is cool and very nice. Star Y. I wish Emma had guarantee crit in the special too. Yeah, it does hurt when her abilities don't crit, right? But see, that's just it. We're too used to the auto crits now. Anything that doesn't have auto crits just is like, well, didn't crit though. Same thing for a Beardo. You see those massive crits in the L2, but when it doesn't crit, oh man, that sucked. I still really want Emma Frost. Dude, I'm still bummed that I didn't pull her as a 6-star when it was, you know. I don't remember who I got in her place, but, you know, I moved over just one more off of Emma Frost. Maybe that was my Gamora, so, you know, Gamora, I'm pretty happy with her, but I would have been more happy with that Emma Frost, I think. Going to mid Act 5, and one of them will be my first rank 5 5-star. Nice. Wait. Which one? What are the options again? Oh, you're talking to Dubes, Void or Blade. Aha, okay. Alright. Both great champions. Just kind of depends on what you need. Both very different. Oh yeah, Dubes saying they're both great champs, just very different. Pretty much same thing I was saying. Personally, I'd probably still do Blade, but Void is great champ as well. Yeah, honestly, you can go either way. Wuss, you can put up 35 mil easy. If I was going for Beardo, I wouldn't stop at 35. I think 35 is going to be the cutoff, but I would push 45, you know? Going for Human Torch, getting burned out. I see what you did there. I'm glad you picked up on that, because I totally did that on purpose, and it was not at all an accident whatsoever. BG talking about Torch makes me regret using generic on Fraggle. It pains me to hear you say that, dude. It really pains me to hear you say that. As somebody who has the Fraggle. Why? BG, what do you think about the release of Variant 2.0? I'm psyched for it. I'm very psyched for it. I want more info, though. BG, need for you to pray for me. Need that 5-star Wasp. B Manny, good luck, dude. Good luck. Dude, Wasp? I wish it was Wasp in the arena instead of Beardo. If it was Wasp, I'd do a grind for her. I want a Wasp. Can we see one cool Fraggle vid? Cameron, I need a 4-star champion before I could do a Fraggle vid. I realized. We tried to get you to not rank Fraggle so many times, BG. I don't regret it though, man. We need the prestige. I needed the prestige. Everyone else's prestige is good. I needed the prestige. I feel like maybe it didn't actually matter for us being top 10 any of these weeks. I don't think it actually did, but if we fell out of top 10, I feel like it would have been my fault. And not pushing an alliance war, we needed to hit top 10. Why do you guys call him Fraggle? Joel Line made a video where so Fraggle Rock was part of the content creator program, but Joel was not part of the content creator program, and he wanted to be part of it. I think he sent in the application or whatever. I say application, but I think you just had to like send Kabam some video examples or something like that. I don't know what they actually made you do, but they never got around to adding him. And while everyone else was making videos about Thor Ragnarok, he made his own Thor Ragnarok out of like a coat hanger or something, and called it Fraggle Rock, basically. As far as I know, that's the origin. I don't know if it was called that before him or something, but that's how I know the story. ABG, who should be my second rank 5, 565, Void, Medusa, Sentinel, Voodoo, or Venom, all awakened, have a rank 5 Domino? Really depends on what you need. Those are all good champions. I would probably favor Sentinel out of those champions that you mentioned, just because Domino doesn't have poison immunity, and her bleed immunity is a little wishy-washy. Only if she shrugs it off or something like that, right? So I'd want a stronger immunity champion up, and Sentinel, he's one of the most versatile champs in the entire game. Probably the most versatile champ in the entire game, just as far as covering different abilities, different damage type, being so tanky, being able to heal, being able to run him with any mastery setup. But it also depends on what you need. So you may need one of those other champions. But I would look at Sentinel pretty closely and see if he fits your needs. Oh my god. Get away from me, X23. Dude, I'm getting wrecked. Die. You beat Manny. As I told you, I haven't started Act 5. That's why I was asking about it. Does Act 5 have node which grants buffs or something like that? Which grants buffs? Define buff. Flare kind of gives you a buff. I think it gives you a fury buff. Is it a fury buff? Or is it just a damage increase without a fury buff? Yeah, I don't know how to answer that. There's all different types of nodes in Act 5. Flare, I think, is the only one that... Flare and Power Shield both amplify your attack, if that counts. Someone linked Joel's video. It's worth watching if you haven't seen it. That's true. If you haven't seen it, it is worth watching. If somebody wants... Oh, there we go. Cameron linked it. Yep. It's a good vid. Alright. Let's keep this grind going, man. Do you know that orcas have a bigger emotional capacity than humans? They're some of the most intelligent yet majestically mysterious animals. I was not aware. Thank you for sharing your orca facts. Appreciate it. I knew they were super smart. I know some sea creatures are super smart. You ever wonder what they're doing down there, man, where we can't see? What are they doing? Are they burrowing to the center of the earth? Probably not. But what are they doing? Should I trade up other tier 4 class cows for chances at mutant? Only if you really need to. It's not recommended, since you can't guarantee what you're trading for. Is there a way to donate? Says Super Chat not available in my region. There is a link in the description if you want to go that route. It's not Super Chat. It just goes directly to my PayPal, basically. But the message that you send will pop up on screen still if you do it that way. Certainly not required, though. Could don't have to donate or anything. Could just hang out here for free. But it is appreciated if you do. Thoughts on Beardo? He seems to block pretty good and have good special attacks. Beardo is a little bit on the underrated side. He's a pretty good champ. He's always been regarded as a defender, but he's not terrible attack-wise. Other champions are kind of easier to get going, though, is why other, you don't really see him used offensively much. I think he's a good option for that Symbiote Supreme in Act 6, too, and the one that seems to be pretty difficult for some people. Orcas are the only animal besides humans that are known to hunt for sport and not out of necessity? Damn, dude. Killers. They may just be doing one another. Then do you really want to see it? Boo. Jizz, what's up, dude? How was your day? What are your thoughts about the gifting badge going bye-bye? I think it sucks, but the response that Kabam put out today was really good, in my opinion. Seems like they're trying to find a way to get it to come back, which, like, we were talking about it a bunch yesterday. Not only do I think it's just a good thing for players to be able to gift one another certain things, at least. I do think it makes them money too, right? I mean, it's taking away the gifting badge is essentially taking away something that you could spend money on. And I do think that some players are more inclined to buy something for a friend or an alliance mate rather than buying it for themselves. Not everybody, but some people might not feel so bad about buying a potion for an alliance mate type of thing, you know? Like, I don't know, and just like a nice kind of, hey, don't worry about it. I know you messed up. I'm going to send you this potion. Or a revive. Maybe they're going through Labyrinth of Legends, you know, and you don't mind sending over something like that. So yeah, it sucked to see it go away, but I totally understand why they took it away. It was being abused like crazy. So lesser of two evil type of situation. But it's cool that they're giving it back, and it's cool that they gave out some additional units. I think that's all anybody could reasonably expect. I know some people are probably still going to be pissed, but it's hard to imagine being upset after the message they put out today, honestly. Yesterday, when there wasn't as much info shared by them, and it was only 300 units, I could definitely see people being upset, but yeah. Not so much after today. I need to steal my family's cat and harbor her in my room and hope she doesn't chew on all the plastics. Star, what the heck are you talking about? What? Oh wait, is that because Aaron Abdo said that's not true? Cats hunt for fun all the time? Ah, stupid cats. Damn you cats, always looking like they're gonna murder me in my sleep. Just staring at me with their killer eyes, waiting for me to fall asleep. Live in love with these things, and they have... Wait. Literally in love with these things. A mirror. Like... In love? And they have weird connections with humans. They know not to feed on them, even though they're predators. Also, genius hunters. It's pretty crazy. I don't really know anything about them, other than the facts that you just said in here tonight. But they are pretty cool. Angelo 2010s sending over $10. Saying thanks for the advice. Trying to do initial completion of Variant and Act 6. Dude, thank you so much for the $10. That's very generous of you. Really appreciate that, man. Yeah. Good luck with that. Hold on. Let me see exactly. Because sometimes I read the message and I don't necessarily read the name. Oh, okay. You were asking about the second 565. Okay. Alright. So, Variant and Act 6. Yeah, I probably would go Sentinel. Yeah, out of all those, I think I would. I would say Void would probably be the second option. Void is like the third chapter of Variant is the most difficult one. So having a high level Void would help to get through that, since you need, science or cosmic. But I feel like Sentinel, thinking about the crossbones in Act 6, and that probably being more important just to be able to get through that and everything. I would personally go Sentinel. You still gotta ultimately make the decision yourself of who you feel most comfortable with and stuff like that, but that's probably what I would do personally. But dude, thank you again for the 10. Very generous of you. Apparently a lot of animals killed for the Avid never actually bothered to look, just New Orcus did. Yeah, man. Sneaks in briefly to say hello as I pause during my 3-star grind. What's up, Dragon? Dragon, man, I don't think I'm going for the 4-star anymore. Ugh. After I just said I was going to be going for all the 4 stars. I think this round I'm just not going to have enough time. But next round, right back to grinding the force. How long will the first variant stick around after the second drops? As far as I know, it's permanent content, Mike. So I don't think there's any rush to do it. I believe it's permanent content. I believe that's what they said when they originally announced the back issues. So I think you're good. If you haven't gone through it yet. At least I got to see a pupper that someone had loose outside while they were trying to get inside, but it scratched me little bits. Saw a lot of dogs today, actually. It was beautiful out in around these parts. There's a lot of dogs. So disappointed, but I totally understand because the 5-star burns you out. Yeah, that's the thing. If I didn't grind the 5-star, I totally would have 4-star and probably be halfway there to awakening him at this point. But I'm gonna settle for the 5. BG, I heard Nick is getting nerfed. Someone told me what it was. It was just one small interaction with the Fury on the special 3 and a light attack or something like that. I don't think it's actually a nerf. It just seems like a bug fix. We don't need the 4-star, we need the 5-star anyway. Well, Aaron Abdo, what if they put restrictions on like only using 4-stars, man? I want the 4-star too. Gotta catch them all, man. But yeah, I'll get them in the basic in 6 months. It's not that big a deal. Brian Brandon Grant, good evening, sir. What's up, Beardo? Brian went into Sunlights? I did go into Sunlights, yes. Everyone grinded for Nick for the synergy, so no one even knows about the nerf or fix. Yeah, I don't even care about it at all. It's true, man. I only went for the synergy. After seeing Real Mega in Act 6, I'm going to take my 5-star rank 3 to rank 4 tomorrow, and then rank 5 when I get tier 4 basic, tier 4 class status. Nice, Steve. He's super powerful. I've been using him for Alliance War lately too, and been killing it. But I also didn't record much of it. Just because we haven't really been playing that hard in Alliance War, so yeah. Do I need to donate for you to say hi to me? Pixie Bell, what's up? No, not required. Wow, there's over 400 people in here right now. Wow. But what's up? I missed you before. My bad. And then you sent over $1 as I was reading it. Oh my goodness. Well, now I feel bad. Too late? Oh, man. Well, thank you very much, Pixie Bell. I really was reading that before any super chat came in, and, on my end at least. But thank you. Everyone's waiting for season rewards? Oh, that's true, yeah. I forgot about that. Okay, that's why there's over 400 people in here right now. Normally there's like 350 or something like that, roughly, give or take. When will our bushes evolve into banana trees? I think there's a 2-year thing, but I haven't even set it up yet because no one's even close to 2 years. I'll have to maybe start looking into that. Some of you guys have been supporting me for a long time. ABG, do you like Marmite? It's like Vegemite, but better. I've never had either of those things, so by the name of it, I'm gonna say no because it sounds gross. But who knows? Maybe I would actually like it. But yeah, both those things just sound weird to me. I don't even know what they are. Marmite, Vegemite. What lane have you been taking Alliance War with Omega? I've been on 5 every war, but won the season. Did fairly well. I've been on path 4, path 6, but like the second half of 6, so like 7 to 6. I think just those 2 paths. Yeah, for like actual complete wars, just those 2 paths, because we only tried in like 4 wars this season or something. I did take like there was a couple of fights that I took like the top left mini boss, but like somebody else already did most of the work, and I just took out the mini boss or something like that, so that doesn't really count, right? I have 3 Alliance Wars recorded. Maybe I'll actually upload those things. This last one was pretty cool. I fought a thing on Power Shield with Omega Red. A little sketchy, but overall went fine. It was also my first time fighting Domino on the All or Nothing mini boss, which I was pretty afraid of. Maybe I shouldn't say how these go though, just in case I upload them. I probably will upload these wars. Now I think about it. Of course, after the season's over. But they need to be uploaded. I love this season. God, I hate pushing war now so much. It feels good to get a break, man. I feel, I know other people probably still feel the hate for war. But after a little bit of a break, definitely feeling less, I don't know if burnout's the right word. I'll say burnout, but I wasn't really burnt out on it before. But less leaning towards burnout, I guess. I don't know. I still am looking forward to being relaxed next season. I don't want that to change. But, you know. Definitely feel different towards war. It was a good season, man. It's a good season. It still hurts to see people use a lot of items, though, man. We gotta get better at controlling how many items people have to use. I think Tater's message was pretty good, where it was a pretty funky season to start, but it got a little bit better over time, and I think next season's gonna be even better, where we're just a little bit more efficient with saving resources. And yeah, I think it'll be pretty good. Domino Know Nothing is a poop show without Sparky. I could imagine, dude. I did use Stark Spidey for that fight. I was terrified. I was thinking about using Omega Red, actually. Omega Red with an invulnerability boost, but yeah, I didn't know how it'd go. What is your best 6-star champion? I've got a few decent ones. Gulk is nice to have as a 6-star. Saberman's kind of cool, although I mostly just use him for synergy. Nebula's probably my favorite out of all my 6-stars. Gamora's not too shabby after her buff either. It's good. But I think Nebula is probably my best if I had to pick one. Don't get me wrong, taking thing fights, Korg fights, you know, the cooler ones is still pretty cool, and def item use has to go down. Yeah. I think Suicide Masteries are good outside arena. Yeah, it just depends on the champions that you're running. Certain champions benefit a ton from Suicide, certain champions are almost unplayable with Suicides. Look at the insignificance of what we're getting compared to Masters and how much cheaper it is in comparison to pushing every war. It's crazy. Yeah, it definitely is, dude. We literally, yeah, we're getting, what is it like? Is it 6,000? Is it like? I think it's about 6,000 tier 5 basic fragments in total less for participating in like less than half the amount of wars that we that we normally do. Oh man. Nuts. We yeah, no, it's good. I think it's good. Why am I laughing at the idea of a slumber node being in war? I don't know, but screw lumber. Wait, did I say screw lumber? Screw slumber. And also lumber. You know what? I've had enough of lumber. Who's using lumber to build things? Should be all bamboo. Does bamboo count as lumber? Is it basically all wood? I don't know. At least I used the toilet before the ride started. What? What does that mean? Hashtag screw lumber. Oh man. Is there a bug with AI blocking special 1 and 2 right after a combo? Yes. Certain champions, you can't chain your 5-hit combo into special. It's been bugged like that forever. It sucks. It's one of my least favorite bugs in the entire game. Because I mean, as soon as you use your special and they block it like that, that could be the end of the fight for you. Because they're gonna hit you with a 5-hit combo, and yeah, depending on your health and the fight you're in, you're screwed. It only happens to certain champions, is the weird thing too, and yeah, it just sucks. It's been like that for some champions. It's been like that forever, but I feel like that was by design for certain champions. Like Ultron's Special 2 used to not be able to chain into it, and I feel like that was probably on purpose until they made a change to it. But then other champions, like, it happens with Voodoo sometimes, it happens with Hulk sometimes, it happens with the Iron dudes, Iron Man, Superior Iron Man on their Special 2. It just sucks. It's happened to me with Stark Spidey a little bit lately. Isn't that due to super high war rating though? You gotta keep your multiplier? Yeah, we do have to keep the multiplier. Luckily, most alliances tend to tank during the off season, and we just collect some free rewards. It's all good. We like to play the off season rather than the season, you know. It's much easier that way. We won all 12 wars in Season 8, and suddenly we lost 850k points and demoted from Gold 1 to Gold 2. Uh-oh. You guys got docked, it sounds like. Sorry to hear that, man. Sounds like there might have been someone in your alliance up to no good. BG, thoughts on Darkhawk, and does Champ need to be awakened? He's awesome. Yes, he needs to be awakened and high sig level. If you do a special 2 on odd combo, they usually block it. I'm dead. Arnie, dude, yeah. That's one of the other reasons why me and Void, we don't get along. BG against hardworking blue-collar Americans? What? Because of F lumber? Oh, man. Or screw lumber. It was. Anyone get alliance war rewards yet? I don't think so yet, Carl. Probably have to wait another hour or so. What is, in your opinion, the best champion ever added? The best champion ever added. I would have to say is Thor. Regular Thor before nerf. He's not the best. He was very powerful. He's the champion that I want to play the most. Pre-nerf Thor. I never had him before his nerf, and for that reason alone, I'm gonna say that he's the best. I don't know. This game, it's hard to pick one best. I think in the right hands, maybe Ghost is the best. Probably Ghost is the best in the right hands. Very versatile champ, can handle most things and all that. But I wish I had pre 12.0 Thor. I just want to try him, guys. Never got my opportunity. Same thing for Scarlet Witch. The pre 12.0 Scarlet Witch dice, you're saying? Yeah. Never had her either. BG, have you tried Infinity Man on offense yet? The dude is surprisingly good, soloing Saber 6.1.1 with him every run. Nice. I haven't really got a chance to try him out, Maz. But I could see that. I could totally see that. Alright. kind of don't want to continue. Well, no, screw it. We'll continue. I'm almost there to getting this 3-star locked in. And then I won't have to play anymore in tomorrow, so that's good. What about in the left hands? Ooh, good call. Yeah, in the left hands, I don't know so much. Those left-handed people, am I right? Just kidding. I'm sure many of you in here are left-handed. Summon Symbiote, aka Steve, is the best champ. Ooh, you might be right. I think Domino, Proxima Midnight, and Hulk Ragnarok are crazy. Good champions, yes. I finished Act 5. Excuse me. Hold on. Alright. I finished Act 5. What should I do next? Labyrinth, Act 6, or Variant? If you're able to do a single clear through 6.1 to get Cavalier, that would be the best thing before hitting up one of those other areas of the game. That said, if you want the 12K offer after 6.1, then you gotta wait on it. Not everybody wants that offer. Some people do. I do myself. So yeah, if you want it, you gotta wait. Batman 1000, is that the best champion? Or no, someone's asking you what comic? I see. Waiting in line for the new Batman comic, and I keep laughing at Screw Lumber, and everyone in line is looking at me funny. Wow. So I guess, I mean, this is a big deal, huh? The 1000th issue of Batman? There's a bunch of people in line and stuff? That's pretty cool, actually. Not so into comics, but that sounds sweet. I imagine people are hyped. People are psyched. People talking. Aaron Abdo with your fake last buck. BG, so when you guys decide just to clear the boss, do you skip lanes 2, 5, and 8, or what? We skip as much as we possibly can. We skip as much as we possibly can. You gotta take out the links to the mini bosses, and then the mini boss and the main boss. Sometimes, if the nodes don't look too bad, we'll get some extra points. But typically, yeah, we cut straight to. We skip, like, basically the middle of the map gets skipped. The first half of the middle of the map. You skip down the road, yeah. Skipping is super fun, and the safest way to travel. BG, should I rank up to 4 a 5-star Domino or Void, both unawakened? If they're both unawakened, you want to go with Domino. Void really needs to be awakened. For most situations. The fake last buck only works for Aaron Abdo. I'm sorry. The $1.1 means nothing to me unless it's by Aaron Abdo. Which I shouldn't even support Aaron Abdo's fake buck, but I do anyway for some reason. I want Void and Moon Knight badly because Moon Knight, when I get him, I have a bonus because of Deadpool X, and Void because he's a good champion. Okay, some good goals to have. I hope you're not too disappointed in Moon Knight because well, he's not so great at the moment, but maybe he'll be better in the future and stuff. But Void, yeah, Void's definitely good. And Moon Knight looks cool, so yeah. People gave me so much crap when I took Quake to rank 5-star, but she murdered a majority of Act 6 for me. No regrets. Who's giving you crap about ranking up Quake? I don't think anybody should give anybody crap about ranking up Quake. As long as you can play her effectively, she's a beast. One of the best. I've done it and you've read mine? Well, alright, fine, you count too. There's a fake $69 from Henach. Who are you using for final chapter of Nick Fury event tomorrow? I have no clue. I don't even know what the requirements are. Brian, should I awaken my wife? It's getting late and she'll be late for work. Wow, yeah, definitely. Send her to work, man. Gotta get that money. BG, for heaven's sake, sing us a song. I can see how much you suffer holding it back. I am suffering pretty hard, but you know what? Sometimes to preserve the voice, you have to give yourself a rest day, and today is the rest day. Tomorrow might also be a rest day, followed by the whatever day comes after tomorrow. I hope Moon Knight gets buffed. Me too. He looks awesome, so it'd be cool if he got a buff. BG, I have a dilemma with who to upgrade. I have Gwenpool and Rogue at rank 2, both unawakened, and I currently can rank up Rogue, and I'm about 33k frag from a 3rd skill. I rank up Rogue for 514, or wait for Gwenpool help. Rogue, I mean, they're both unawakened, you're saying? Rogue is not super powerful. And without her awakened ability, she feels downright weak to me personally. I would only rank her up. I think she's fine when awakened, but her awakened ability actually adds kind of a lot. Like it's not that it's required to play the champion. It's not like it's, you know, a Star-Lord type of an awakened ability. It's just that you know, because she feels a little bit weaker, she needs every last little bit of power that she can get, and the awakened ability does add a decent amount of power to her. So I wouldn't rank her up on awakened myself. I would maybe wait for that Gwenpool, who doesn't need to be awakened so much, or a different champion entirely. I guess you should pop your gem in her right away. Hello all, what's up, Sandman? BG reading fake super chats. BG supports monetary inflation. BG wants to nerf the real value of money. Oh goodness. All days ending in Y is a rest day, huh? Yes. Except for the days ending with the second to last letter of A or something. I don't know. Alright. Even though I'm not at 1.3 yet, let's just go spin out some crystals. I'm tired of playing this 3-star arena. Telling you guys, I'm slightly burnt on the arena stuffs. Still playing it, still collecting as many milestones as I can and all that, but I need a break from it. That grind for Fury really took a lot out of me, man. But tomorrow, I'll hop back in there, at least collect all the 4-star basic milestones, finish up the points I need in the 3-star, grab some other random milestones. Do you think Ultron is powerful? Ultron used to be one of my favorite champions in the game. He is still decently strong when you're running Suicide Masteries. If you're not, well, he's still okay. The thing about Ultron is, you know, he's got a lot of utility with immunities and healing and just being a robot in general has some utility against certain things. But he got added to this game a long time ago, and as time goes on, the champions just become slightly more powerful, just to keep people excited about you know, new champions coming out and stuff like that, right? If they were weaker as they came out, then no one would care about any of the new champions, because we need stronger things, right? So over time, over the years since Ultron was released, there's been a lot of other really good champions that got released, and they're just a little bit better than Ultron in my opinion. So he's still cool. If you don't have some of these newer champions that got added to the game, he can still get the job done. But in relation to these newer champions, he does feel a little bit weaker. Quick before you leave, who was your dream team to get Uncollected? I mean, I definitely didn't have a dream team. I used like a Gwenpool and whoever else. But the dream team, I would say, is some variation of Corvus and his synergies, or, you know, Blade, Stark, Spidey, Ghost Rider together. It's a great combination. You don't need any champions that synergize together. Even you could just go with a random assortment of somewhat powerful champions. Gwenpool, Hyperion, Archangel. Archangel's very, very powerful for all of Act 5, pretty much. It wasn't until after Act 5 where they started adding a lot more bleed immunities, so. Yeah, my best champ is a 3-star Wasp. Okay. So, yeah, Ultron, he'll do some good for you. He'll do some good for you. Do you think Magic is the same as Ultron in being one of the old champs? No. Not all old champions are bad or weak or whatever. You know, Star-Lord still can do some nasty things. Magic definitely can. Magic, actually, I don't even consider her to be, like, as old as Ultron, because Magic got updated, you know? Like, Gamora's been in the game forever, right? But since she just got updated, I kind of put her in that same category of, like, a newer champion, you know? The new version of Gamora. Same thing for Magic. I can't remember when her update was. It was still a long time ago. But you know, when they buffed her, she was no longer like one of the original characters in my eyes. Still very powerful. Still a ton of people using her in Alliance War and all that. Let me check my stash here a little bit. Dude, when the season rewards hit, I'm gonna have another 6-star to pop. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm sure a bunch of people are gonna have some good crystals to pop open, but this is the one that I'm pumped about. Hopefully I get that 6-star Corvus or Venom the Duck or Emma, Symbiote Supreme. Basically anybody flashing on the screen except for Champion right there. I don't want that dude, but back in the days, I'll play MCOC gets your first 2-star champ, Wolverine OG Spidey. Yeah, dude. Set us up with some good ones. Let's recon tomorrow, so I get to pop me an Awakening Gem. Oh yeah, a lot of people going for that Awakening Gem. Good luck, guys. Hope you all get the gems that you're after. What are the full rewards for that quest? Okay. Just 5-star shards, tier 2 alpha. Okay. So nothing insane for the 100% completion. More just about the individual chapter rewards and the intel that you get for the intel store. Okay, got it. But yeah, good luck everybody with your gems. I will not be going for it because I already spent my intel on tier 4 basics and all that. So it's bedtime, PG Dysentery Joe. You're damn right, dude. It is bedtime. Code up into me covers now also. Yeah, it sounds like you're ready for bed, Star. Magic buff was just her limbo passive. It used to just heal randomly when it used to take damage. Now it is apparent when it happens and the opponent takes damage over time. Wasn't there also something else that changed with her too? Something with her interaction with power drain or something like that. I think she always had a power lock, right? Or something, but didn't they add a power drain to that too? Or, I don't remember exactly what they did. But they did a few things, if I remember correctly. It was called Rewind and not Limbo. That sounds right. She didn't have that OP power steal before? Yeah, that sounds right too. She didn't have that, right? It's so long ago that, I mean, you guys could tell me anything and I would believe it. But, going off of what I remember, there was some type of change to the power steal or whatever. Hey, weren't these daily $5 deals supposed to have additional crystal this week or 2 weeks? I don't know. The special one used to power lock, and the special 2, it was so relevant that I don't remember. Okay. Magic was also stealing power when the opponent had none. I think she still does she still do that? Is there? I remember when Kabam made that change, but I swear it feels like she still does that when I watch videos. She couldn't nullify buffs before? Really? Okay. All I remember is Magic used to be one of the least desired champions in the game. Up there with, like, how people felt about She-Hulk. Maybe that's going too far. No, but I mean, people definitely didn't want her, though. And then after her update, people wanted her, but I feel like it took a decent amount of time for people to fully realize just how powerful Magic actually is. Yeah, it feels like it took a while. I'm sure some people... Man, my voice is going in and out tonight. I'm sure some people kind of realized early on just how powerful she is, but I think a lot of us, or definitely me, at least, but I do think a lot of us too, you know, we just weren't as experienced with the game back then. It took us a lot longer to kind of figure out things. You know, it was tough to get the rank up materials for these champions to even test them out. There was less content back then. A lot of reasons why certain things got overlooked back then. Took a little bit longer to develop strategies with some of these other champions and stuff. PG, which one is better, Spider-Gwen or She-Hulk? Just depends on the situation. I prefer She-Hulk. I like the Enervate on the special one. Wait, did I say She-Hulk there? I prefer... Whatever I said, I prefer Spider-Gwen of the two. For most situations. So you got that Enervate on the special one. I like her animations a bit better. But in Labyrinth of Legends, She-Hulk destroys Spider-Gwen. She-Hulk is a monster. And it's not just Labyrinth of Legends. In longer fights in general, like boss fights and stuff like that. I did say She-Hulk? Yeah, I thought so. The taunt that She-Hulk has is very powerful. And just being able to ramp up with the Furies combined with that taunt, she's very powerful. But I still prefer Spider-Gwen for most situations, I would say. Both good, though. I wish I got She-Hulk. Like, I can't believe I still can't believe that my beta 5-star opening was probably better than the 5-star opening I did in the live servers. Even though we all kind of agreed that the beta 5-star opening I did kind of sucked. But at least I pulled She-Hulk on the beta. I don't have a She-Hulk right now. Old convo, but what's wrong with Slumber? I love that node. It's like 15-second fights. Oh, there's nothing wrong with it. I said screw Lumber because I was just thinking back to that time in Dungeons where The enemy killed me before the stun happened for them, I guess. A little bit of a bug to it. Okay. Anyway, I'm heading out of here, guys. It is that time of night. I'll be back tomorrow. Ooh, I'll be back tomorrow during the daytime because Legacy and I think at least Legacy and I we're trying to figure out when to do a dungeon push, and I think we're gonna do it tomorrow. So probably a little daytime action and then the normal nighttime thing. Pete, what's up, man? What's up, people? What I miss? What's going on, dude? Nothing much. The usual. How's your grind going? Oh, Star, don't tell. No, don't say that. Hobbit is streaming. Hobbit's streaming? He streams before me now. Is he doing another stream? Dude, he is. I guess he's waiting for the rewards to come in. Well, let's go do a little hobby raid. You guys are so inclined. If you guys are waiting for the rewards too, then here's Hobbits. Say what's up. But okay. I'm at a solid 16 million, Pete. Oh boy. Good luck, man. But okay. Alright. Good night, everybody. I'll see you all tomorrow. Best Go Getter and Angela, both you guys sent over 10 bucks. Thank you so much. Thank you to everyone else that sent over a little support as well. Always appreciate it, guys. Good night, though. See you tomorrow.